Okay, now that your puppy is a little bit older, around the 4 to 5 months range, we're still in that star puppy evaluation. So whenever we're doing visits, they don't need to be in a perfect sit. But if you have an excited puppy and food just happens to overstimulate them, or they are getting anxious and excited at the prospect of someone coming to pet them, we're gonna need a different game plan, because you're just gonna have a very excited jumping puppy, or just only focused on the food that's in your hand and looking at you and not seeing the person, and that's not a very well-rounded puppy. So what we're going to do is work on reinforcing him with something other than food. And for most of my dogs, they do like to be touched, or we just have to condition them that touching is an appropriate reinforcer, and that will also give you food reinforcement. So to practice that, you're gonna want to have your dog on leash and stick to one side for right now. So let's say the left side with this puppy right here. So I'm gonna have some treats in my hand just to get him in the correct position. So I'm gonna have him sit, yes. I'm just gonna tell him to wait, and I'm gonna use my leash hand to go ahead and scratch him, yes, and reinforce him. Wait, yes. Now I bring my hand back to my side, still scratching, yes. And I mark him when he's giving me eye contact, yes. Good, wait. I'm just saying the word wait. Yes. Good. That's how you can help condition a secondary reinforcer, which is touching, with feeding it with a primary reinforcer, which is food. So we're going to do that again, and I'm going to lower my rate of reinforcement. Let's get you a nice little sit, sit, wait, yes. And do that, and scratch with your leash hand. That way it's a little bit easier, yes. And make sure you're reinforcing your puppy over his head. Wait, yes. Good. Oh, wait, drop the treat. Wait. I'm gonna go into his chest and his ears, yes. Wait. Now Dakota here is a pretty calm puppy. So I could lower my rate of reinforcement fairly quickly. You may not be able to do that with your puppy. You may have to do a pet, yes. Wait, pet, yes. Wait, pet, yes. Or keep your hand here and pay a little bit faster before you can even bring your arm all the way over to your neutral side. So it just depends on your puppy and how that's going to work and how fast you can raise criteria. I'll show you what that looks like close up. Sit. Yes. Good. Wait. Now, again, Dakota's on a low rate of reinforcement, so I can bring my hand back to neutral. Wait, and I start scratching. Yes. I'm going to keep scratching as I'm reinforcing. Wait. Eye contact, yes. And again, paying him up over his head. I don't want to pay down here because then his head will follow that. Wait. Yes. Wait. Yes. This puppy has done a very good job working on it. It's your choice. Okay, so from the side, what that's going to look like, sit. Oh. Give me a nice, perfect parallel sit. Sit. Yes. So again, from the side, I'm paying right above his head. Wait. I'm not saying the word visit. It really doesn't matter. Just saying the word wait. Yes. Is what's important. So again, I'm paying him up here. I'm not paying him out in front like I would for loose leash walking. Yes, because I want to maintain that nice head up behavior. His paw kind of came off the ground there, but that's okay for right now. Good. And I'm doing nice, deep tissue massages. Yes. I'm going to do something a little different. So I'm going to keep my leash hand. Oh, good boy. No sloppy sits. Sit. Yes. Now I'm going to go onto the other side here. Wait. Yes. So I'm just helping condition. Wait. Yes. The other side being touched, because that's where the other person, yes, is going to pet. So I want to reinforce me touching all over him. Yes. Good boy. Yes. And I'm saying yes when he's looking at me. He's giving me that nice eye contact. Good. Yes. Wait. So slow and steady with your touches. Yes, is going to be your friend. You can probably go a little bit faster, but if you do this, you're just, yes, this dog is really good. You're just asking for trouble. Oh, good boy. Yes. If you're just up and doing a whole bunch of this, you're just asking for him to be all amped up. Yes. But this dog is very good at being nice and calm. Good boy. Good. So you want deep tissue massage. All right, we're going to go for 2 hands. Wait. Good. Yes. I didn't stop because I can only pet with 2 hands and feed with 1 hand. Good boy. Wait. Good. Yes. Show you what that looks like from this side. Wait. Wait. Coming in for pets. So his head kind of ducked down, yes, really low at first. So that's where you want to make sure where you're reinforcing weight is very important, and when you're marking is very important. So he can have his head down, but if I want to reinforce him, I want his head to be up and looking at me. Yes. Good boy. Good. So the next step of this would be practicing it on the right side. He's pretty good with this on the left side, so I will go ahead and say he can start doing it on the right side. The same steps. You're going to start with a higher rate of reinforcement because it's a new side, and touching him differently. What I would do on the right side, I'll show you. So, because I personally hold the leash in my left hand, no matter what side the dog is on, I will still, I'll pet with the hand closest to the dog. Good, yes. And I'll pay with my right hand. Wait. So that way, it's just easier instead of crossing over. Just, oh, I'm sorry, just poked you in the eye. Reinforce with the hand closest to the dog. Wait. Yes. And reinforce with his head high. Wait. Good. Ooh, wait. So I didn't have a higher rate of reinforcement here. Yes. Because A, he didn't offer me a whole lot of eye contact, but B, I'm trusting in this dog, wait, to allow me to pet so much. We have a pretty good relationship. But you always want to start off with a high rate of reinforcement, and then you can be able to lower it fairly quickly. Yes. Especially if he's digging the massages. Wait. And this dog seems to be pretty happy with getting rubbed on. I say happy. Content. He's not bothered by it. He's pretty neutral, maybe. Oh, we got a little yawn there. Or, maybe he's feeling, oh, this feels really good. So at any time you can offer tactile or reinforcement with touch, yes. For any scenario, go ahead and do it. If it's a visit, you touch him, good boy, wait. You pet and have the other person pet. We'll practice in classes having a person come straight on and reaching out to pet his ear. You don't have to have these strategic sandwich of you, the handler, the dog, and then the visitor, because that's not realistic most of the times and not with puppies. So we're going to take it step by step, but this is what you can do at home. It's reinforcement zones and adding touch to it. Those are easy things that you can practice daily and at various times of the day. And just using touch a whole lot more because it'll help condition the dog to receive that as reinforcement. And it'll help him later on down the road because most of the veterans that we have, they love to touch their dogs. And if they feel comfortable, if the dog feels comfortable being touched, it's going to make the veteran feel really good when they are touching their dog because they know the dog is comfortable with it and or likes it. So that's your job as a puppy raiser, to help teach your dog to like to be touched. All right? If you ever have any questions about this stuff, don't hesitate to let one of us know.